We all know that it's important to get noticed, but with the sheer amount of ads and landing pages that we get bombarded with every day, it's really important that we stand out with all that white noise. Like, did you know that the average person sees about 4,000 ads on a daily basis? I mean, that's a lot of stuff that you have to compete with. So if we want to stand out against all this white noise and get the attention that we deserve, we're going to have to do things differently. So in this video, I'm going to show you the 6 trends that are crushing it with landing pages in 2021 so your message gets heard. Hey everybody, welcome back, and if you're new to my channel, we talk everything marketing and business so you can grow. So one mistake we want to avoid at all costs is not paying attention to the user experience, because too many business owners focus on what they have to offer and they don't give the user experience the attention that it deserves. Look, landing page optimization is both an art and a science. Now, there are several key elements that make a great landing page experience for a visitor. The kind of things that make people notice, but more specifically, get them to take action. The number one thing is the headline, or this is where you share your value proposition. 2 is the supporting copy, all the text that's going to go with that. 3, it's the design layout. How is the page flowing with the design? 4 is the color scheme, because it's really important that you have the right color for the right industry, for the right prospect. 5 is the call to action, because if it's weak or if it's not there, well, they're not going to take action. 6 is the media, or the videos or the image or the audio that you may have on your landing page. And they are more and more important these days. And 7 is social proof, or the testimonials of logos of brand or companies that you've worked with. Now, an awesome landing page design will help you tell your story visually. It should build trust, and it should have them experience your quality or how it is to be working with you. And that should be enough to keep you a few steps ahead of your competition. And at the end of the day, you're more likely to get a higher conversion rates and more customers. So here are the 6 best landing page trends that are crushing it in 2021. And number 1 is background videos. Using a background video on a landing page can turn a plain Jane design into something a lot more engaging for your visitors. But just throwing a video in the background isn't enough. The way you do it matters. There are certainly ways that you could do it that could screw up the user experience on your landing page and basically hurt your conversions. So let's go over the basic rules of adding a background videos on your landing page. So number 1, don't overshadow or take away focus from the main value proposition. Number 2, optimize your video to reduce its file size. It should be between 7 to 10 megabyte max. Select videos that flow. Jerky videos with lots of cuts can be distracting. And number 4, use relevant, high quality videos that relate to your message. Now, if you're looking for a great resource for video clips that you could use as a background videos, I use STORYBLOCKS, and there is a link in the description so you can check it out. The second element that is crushing it is oversized typography. One of the simplest ways to have your value proposition jump off the page is to have the font much larger. This trend started to take off as we were understanding how people actually read online, and especially since we're bombarded with so much information every day. Think about the last website you visited. How did you navigate it? What were you looking for? I bet you did at least 3 of these things. Did you do a once over scroll to the bottom of the page before reading? Did you quickly scroll through and scan just the headlines? Or did you just read only the bold text or bullet points? Or paused just for the images? Or did you read only the first sentence in each paragraph? Our online reading behavior has changed dramatically over the last few years, and it's really important that we take that in consideration when we're building our landing pages. And bottom line, skimmable content, it's where it's at. This example of design is exactly what I'm talking about. Above the fold, they are driving home the point with their main headline. But they don't just stop there. As you scroll down the landing page, they are leveraging oversized typography throughout the experience. Working with typography and font sizes can be a bit of a challenge when it comes to getting each sizes to look nice together. A great free tool to help you decide on font sizes is called Typescale. There's a link in the description for you to play around with it. Yeah, so change up your font sizes and see what gets your attention. The third trend that is crushing it in 2021 is minimalism. We've all heard the saying, less is more, and that's especially true when it comes to landing pages. If you want people to spend time on your page, well, keep it simple, because too much written and visual content can simply be overwhelming. Keeping it minimal has two main benefits. Number one is the web page speed optimization. You're going to have faster load times and it can increase the conversion rates. And two, you're going to have improved cognitive load. That's a fancy way of saying that people's brain will understand what's going on much faster. A great example of this is Lenore Parallax design. The simplicity of this design easily tells people where to put their focus. It's the visual equivalent of controlling the narrative, and it generally results in a higher conversion rates. Yeah. Less is more. Now I know that this is not going to work for everybody, but this is a trend on the rise, and if we pay attention to the consumer, they're telling us that they like this, so I think it's worth a shot. Number 4 trend on landing pages that is crushing it in 2021 is live chats. Offering live chats on your landing page is a great way for people to experience what it is to be working with you. Including this feature on your landing page is a great way to let consumer decide and ask questions to figure out if what you have to offer is a good fit for them. And more people want to do this in real time. But not only that, for you, you'll be able to get real-time objection to what's working and what's not working with your products and services. So you can address that and adjust your marketing accordingly. And it's also an awesome way to create a trust and a connection with your potential customers and building a rapport with them. A quick side note here on live chats. People know where to find the live chats on your website. Like we all know, it's in the bottom right-hand corner. Some companies have a tendency to be a little too aggressive or too soon with their live chats, and it can end up being annoying as a result. The idea here is to be helpful, not to turn people away. So make sure that people can see it, that they'll know it's there, and if they want it, they'll click on it and they'll reach out to you. But whatever you do, make sure that someone is going to respond to any inquiry or any questions within 30 seconds. Number 5 is organic shapes. Cookie cutter templates are so 2018. Organizing your information with the standard shapes that are offered in a template, like the circle, the square, or the rectangle, is just more white noise. Our brains are so conditioned because we've seen those shapes everywhere that we just simply tune them out. By high-performing pages or using more fluid or organic shapes, they catch our eyes and have us pause for a longer look. Using these kinds of shapes together with high-quality content can get your story told and draw your target audience in. And the 6th and final trend that is crushing it in 2021 is custom illustrations. If you're like me, you're tired of seeing the same pictures and photos used over and over and over again on all those websites and landing pages. They just don't feel authentic. And if you don't have the budget for a custom photo shoot, then custom illustrations may be a great fit for you. They're significantly less expensive than hiring a professional photographer. The style of illustration can help you visually communicate many aspects of your offer, and they're eye-catching and original. Now, if time and money are stopping you from hiring an in-house graphic designer, another great resource that I've used many times is Upwork or Fiverr. If you search isometric illustration, you'll find tons of options. All right, so that does it for today. If you got value, I would appreciate a thumbs up. Please make sure to click on my head right below to subscribe, and remember to click the bell so you don't miss a thing. I would recommend that you watch this video or this one, and until next time, ciao.